I'll still the guy. There we go. I've been after this guy for a little while. Not fishing out of the lower Laguna Madre today. Actually, this is some video I took back when I was fishing in Minnesota. We'll be fishing for some crappie and bluegill, even having to catch some bass. We'll be using some shiner sized minnows, some local lures I picked up that didn't last very long, and of course the tried and true AM lures. They catch multiple species. That's what it says on the bag, and by God, they ain't lying. Go ahead and make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. And also thank you all for all new subscribers that are out there. Make sure to click the bell icon to go ahead and stay in touch to make sure when the next video drops. And thank y'all, and keep on watching. You know, got something here. Ooh, got a hell of a fight. What do you got? What do you got? Nice crappie. Very nice crappie. Snapped. That's a decent one right there. There's some bass right there. They don't care about anything. Oh, that's a bluegill. Oh yeah. What's that one? A warmouth or whatever it is? A sunfish?
Pumpkin cedar.
Pumpkin cedar? That's a chubby little guy. Stop, little dude. Sap. Come on, guys. Eat it. Eat it. There you go. Oh, that's a nice size crappie there. That's a beast. Now, I know I'm supposed to tell y'all where I'm fishing at and so on and so forth, other than the state of Minnesota. But unfortunately, I was told by some locals to come up here to this area, and it's one of those hot spots, the honey hole where all the locals fish at, and I really don't want to disturb what they already have. This place is packed solid with crappie and bluegill, even some bass. Itty bitty worm. That's smaller. What do they say? Don't matter the size of the worm. It's all about how it wiggles. Tag your buddy, he catches a little worm, he still catches fish. Oh. It's a nice one. So we're just using a clip-on leader. We're using nothing but a clip-on cork. About 1.5 feet, 2 feet a leader. A little bit of jig head, a little bitty worm. Got plenty of action on it. Well, all we're doing today is we got a lot of wind out here. Movement. And that cork will make it drift off this way. And like we do back home with the popping cork, give it a little tug. And what's happening is that cork is putting a little bit of action in that lure. And really the only reason to pull on this cork is to really be able to check it. and add additional action to it. And so once it starts to try to stand up, usually it could be a fish that's on it. And since we're talking about back home, I might as well give a shout out to all the local folks. amfishingtx.com. They catch multiple species. You'll see it later on in the video. PS Tackles, we got the sharpest hooks in the market today. Hook, line, and sinker. Buy online or in person. If you go in person, make sure you tell Joe he rules. The itty bitty worm. Tag your friend to catch decent sized fish with itty bitty worm. It's not about the size of the worm, it's all about the dangle. Nice one. All we're doing is casting it against the wind and spin reel using 8-pound test line. We got a Daiwa shock rod. I don't even know what it's on. It's a 6-foot rod with a hell, I don't even know what type of action it is. One of the shock reels. I got this thing up here in Minnesota because I don't know how to travel in an airplane with a rod and reel. But all we're doing is let that bobber work that lure itself with the current, with the waves that it has. So underneath, that lure is moving the whole time, giving its own self its action. And it's been pretty consistent today, even though it's pretty cold. I think we're in the 50s. Although today it was nice and sunny outside, and now we got this overcast and the stronger wind, but whatever. See, they're attacking my lure, but they're not just taking it though. Come on. That's the problem. They're eating my tail. I might have to do something that's unheard of. We'll see. So what I'm forced to do, because I'm getting attacked all freaking day, and the lures I have are pretty weak. I got one of my AM fishing lures. I bit the tail end off of it, and hopefully those crappie are anxious enough they'll bite it. Actually, I do believe. We'll give this a shot. I ain't got nothing to lose. Now granted, AM Fishing TX does sell some smaller lures. They're 3-inch, the mini. They have so limited supply in colors. You can get them online or in store, hook, line, and sinker. They do work saltwater, and they probably would have worked today, except I didn't come with them all the way from South Texas to Minnesota with them in my bag for some reason. But as you can tell, they worked. That is an AM lure. I cut the tail off of it, and it works. How do you like that? Who'd have thought AM fishing lures are killing the damn crappie? Look at this. And beast too, look at that guy. Huh? We all know they work saltwater. But up here in freaking Minnesota, we've been definitely showing them that they work.
What?
Oh shit, that's a big one. Bass. Look at this fish.
Oof, that's a nice crappie right there. Good crappie right there. I always tell my clients that fishing is easy or simple or as complicated as you want it to be. You can fish with a minnow and a bobber to artificial lures. You can worry about things like the weight of your weight, the color of your lure, the type of line you use, or you can simply slap on some bait and some hook or some type of hook and a freaking bolt or a nut on there and just use it off the bottom. It's that easy.